Hey y'all, so I'm here to do an oracle reading for y'all. I've really been feeling called to do more oracle readings because this channel is all about us elevating spiritually, us always striving to be the best version of ourselves, to always be able to connect to the highest version of ourselves and connect to the Most High through connecting to ourselves, right? And I do have a small intuitive message because I feel like when you watch readings, you may feel like the readings may bring up past people a lot and may be bringing up things that you don't want to know. And that could be either you graduated from watching readings, because a lot of times you click on readings based on the channel. Yeah, based on the channel and also based on the title. However, sometimes it could be catfish. Maybe you click on a reading and you say one thing and it's talking about something else. But nevertheless, I said all that to say that a lot of times when you are in certain energies, you may feel like you don't want to hear certain things about the person. That's like a trigger. So that could also mean that you haven't completely released that past energy. Because sometimes things you hear in readings may trigger you, is what I'm getting to. And you don't need to accept every reading that you hear. Every reading, especially when it's general collective readings like the one I'm doing now, it's not going to resonate all the time, and it's not supposed to resonate all the time. Don't make readings fit that is not your story. And I feel like a lot of people, and I'm not saying that this is you just because I'm saying this. I'm just saying, for instance, because you could be someone who does tarot. Maybe you're thinking about getting into it. And there's a lot of things you're going to experience when you get into spirituality, especially when you get to reading tarot. Start your channel. I will always encourage you to start your channel. I will always encourage you to start that thing. And you don't even think it may not be successful. Think highly of it. It's going to be successful. Be consistent. Be persistent. And we're human beings. We fall off. That's why I'm glad that y'all see me. And I'm glad and I love and I thank all from the bottom of my heart. I really thank the ones who still stuck here with me when I wasn't posting frequently, when I wasn't being consistent, and you still here with me. And I appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you. For real, y'all, because discipline is something that comes with time. Consistency and you making those decisions behind the scenes. The work you putting in when nobody see. Like, it's easy to post a picture of a salad, but if you ain't eating a salad, it's gonna show that you ain't really eating salads every day. Even if you post one every day. You can post it and don't even eat it. Be eating a cake and have the salads, put it right back in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? People, so it's like, don't always look at things for face value either. Do the work. Graphic smoky quartz. I feel like y'all putting in that work though. But I feel like people around you is seeing a finished product of you, collective. And they looking at you like, dang, but you putting in work people don't see. We have here selenite, number 21. 21. I keep getting 21. 21 savage. Okay, you a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Cause it's like you could be classy, you could be bougie, you could be ratchet. And that even goes, and I know that my readers can sound biased to women because majority of my viewers are women, but this goes for men who watching me too. Like, you are the type of person where you know how to switch your energy to fit where you are. You understand? But it's you still genuinely being you. And it's because you went through certain things. Like, you could have been the type of person where you grew up in a rough neighborhood, but right now you live in a well-established and you work in a business setting. But you can still hang out with people that you can rock with, people from all different type of backgrounds. That's what I would rather say. Because it's not that you switch up. It's just that you have a connection to each part You have a connection to each of those things, is what I'm getting. You could be 49. Okay, the number 12 could be significant. We got 12, 12. No, this is 13. 12, 13, 13, 12. Seven. I'm getting 7. Let's look at 21. This is selenite. This is divine light. Period. Divine light. It says, in the ancient world, selenite protected against wanderings of the mind. It invokes mental clarity and divine inspiration. So this talks about wanderings of the mind. Let's read. Spirituality is vital for you. You are a translucent soul who moves fluidly through time. Use insights wisely. Avoid confusing past with present. You see into people's hearts to what motivates them. Do not be manipulated or too eager to please. Stand by what you know. You have the gift of clarity and mental flexibility with the power to make excellent decisions. So don't doubt yourself and your decision-making skills. Okay? Avoid confusing the past with the present. You are not that past self anymore. Don't hold yourself to that past person. You are not that anymore. It says you see into people's heart to what motivates them. You are a reader. I'm talking to a reader. I could be talking to myself too. And usually when you talk, you are. And a lot of people are like, I don't want to make the readings about me. And granted, a lot of readings that I read are definitely not about me. However, energy is fluid. All right? Everybody has things that motivate them. Everybody has that thing, that light, that thing that invokes inspiration within them. And don't be too manipulated or too eager to please. And I'm telling you, for an example, I am that one of those people. Like, even with my language, I used to be like, oh, and I be apologizing for cussing. But at the end of the day, I am me. Be you. You're not going to please everybody. Everybody is not going to like you, and it's okay, you know? It's okay. It says a situation is unpredictable no matter how solid it appears. Be prepared for challenges and changes. Banish confusion. Clarity is needed. Allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Parting does not mean loss of love. Reconciliation is possible. Make the first move. Overheard conversations enlighten you. Being in the flow strengthens your well-being. So the frequency of this is exceptionally high. This is Taurus and Cancer energy. The soul path of this card is shining the divine light on the earth. You shine divine light onto the earth. But this is the thing. Things are going to be unpredictable at times. Things are not going to always be in order. Sometimes things may be challenging, but I feel like you're overcoming challenges. Banish the thoughts of any challenges and confusion. Okay? Allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Parting does not mean loss of love. So there may be something you need to let go of. And there is something that you may need to reconcile, but you have to make the first move. So if you want to reconcile something, you may have to let something else go to reconcile something else. But you have to make the first move. It says being in the flow strengthens your well-being. So you're being called to go with the flow. I'm going to pull a few cards on this. What is this? Is this the deck? No, I don't want to get this deck. What is the potential challenge? A relationship. That's what it is. Somebody got something to say. They watch, they don't say nothing. They keep themselves stuck. Somebody got something to say it. You do more than just say it. Ain't gonna do that when you do it. The moment I just want you to prove it. You're gonna have to do more than just say it. It's got something to do with the relationship. So what do they want to say? I want to get another deck. What do they want to say? This Knight of Cups. I want to pull for this Knight of Cups here. Let's get this romance. What does this Knight of Cups want to say? Because it's definitely romantic. Yeah. I keep dreaming about us together. So this person has dreamed about you and them together. It says, I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. Dang, this came out for Taurus, and I Crave You came out. So you could be a Taurus dealing with a Taurus. I mean, you could be a Taurus, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, or a Taurus dealing with a Taurus. I don't know. What is the overall energy of this relationship, y'all? Why is it stuck? We got here, open yourself. The door been closed. Keep the doors open. Somebody shut the door. It says keep the door open. Don't be so focused on the closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. And we have here, nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. So, I mean, I feel like there's a door that may have closed, but a window may be open. But somebody got to leave their fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blooming. So somebody letting fear, stopping something from blooming between you and someone else. That's what that block is between. So what else did I want to ask about this selenite? What else do we need to know about this selenite here? Because it also talked about a reconciliation, but it also talked about Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Again, moving on from something. Something has to be let go of. This could be, it says transition. You may have to move, or you got to let go. It says, which situation or relationships in my life require me to let go of the past? Some of y'all ain't let go of the past and move forward. That's when this opportunity going to come in. A huge opportunity coming in as soon as you choose to get in this Six of Swords energy. And it came out in like all of my decks so many times, y'all. In one of my readings, I'm not sure which one. So that is what the selenite card. Let's look at 49. Smoky quartz. I'm getting trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Trust in your capabilities and your abilities and your powers that were bestowed upon you since you were born. You were created to be a magnificent and phenomenal individual. And you were born to be a light on this earth. And you are going to make so much change over people's lives. You just really don't understand how important you are. And I feel like because we have so much things going on around us, we can kind of drown out the divine talk. We have to drown out the noise, is what I'm getting. Something needs to be drowned out. Outside noise, so that you can connect with yourself and the divine, so that you can get on your divine mission, is what I just got. You got a divine mission. It says the stabilizer. It says graphite smoky quartz supports all structures in the body, removing toxic debris and traumatic memories. It keeps you grounded and balanced in physical incarnation while exploring other dimensions. So this is going to keep you grounded as you go through your spiritual journey, through your detoxing. Some of you guys may be detoxing, eating better, being in better, detoxing your, cleaning out your phone, cleaning out your closets, cleaning out your body, just detoxing everything in your life at this time. It says lack of trust in yourself and other people creates psychological barriers that lie at the heart of your dis-ease. Lack of trust in yourself and other people creates psychological barriers that lie at the heart of your dis-ease. I'm going to read it one more time because I literally just said this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Lack of trust in yourself and other people creates psychological barriers that lie at the heart of your dis-ease. It says your self-esteem is low, creating a deficient immune system. Memories of old traumas have subtly amended your ancestral DNA. At a deep level, you have been compressed and limited. Allow yourself to expand again. Allow yourself to expand again. Allow yourself to expand again. Those words, I just want you to just say it. I allow myself to expand again, because you would shrink yourself because of traumas that you've been through when you were younger. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust people. You don't trust nothing. You don't trust nobody. Okay, and that will cause this dis-ease of the heart, honey. It says, undertake a shamanic journey into the unseen worlds in search of healing. There you will find the underlying causes of dis-ease and outdated soul imperatives that are affecting your well-being. Offer yourself the gift of transformation. Transformation is here for you. It says healing is found in the darkest depths of yourself, not in external forces. You cannot heal from external forces. You heal from within, facing those darkest parts and aspects of yourself, not in a ridiculing, oh, this is a bad part of me, and in loving those parts of you and seeing how you can cultivate it into being more of who you are. Cultivate those parts of you into your purpose. You're not bad, but you're not good. You just are. Just be. You know who you are. That's what you're being called to be, collective. You don't have to be anything but who you are. And I feel like the world want to try to tell you should be this, you should be that. Your mama want to tell you, your daddy, your kids, everybody want to try to tell you should be this, you should be that. Be who you are. Be who God called you to be. Depend on the Most High to order your steps. And granted, I'm telling you, those wishes will be granted. If you say, Most High, order my steps, I want to become the highest version of myself, I am walking in those steps right now. I am the highest version of myself. Okay? I walk in the energy of always receiving. I walk in the energy of always being thankful and grateful for what I have. I walk in the energy of always bringing love, positivity, and joy to everything and everyone around me. Walk in that energy. Speak that over yourself and over your life. Absolutely, that's who you are. I'm a bitch, I'm your lover, I'm your child, I'm your mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. You are that. And I feel like you whoever you want to be. You are whoever they say you are. It is what it is. It's not your problem who somebody else think you are. Right? But you're being called to trust yourself. Be secure in who you are. It really matters what you think. At the end of the day, it really matters what you think about you, baby. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for these messages. Thank you for these cards, Judy Hall. That's who that deck is by. Let's get a self-love oracle. I'm feeling that for you. Y'all know I love my self-love oracle, baby. I haven't pulled from this in a while. This is my baby. This deck was gifted to me when I first started my tarot journey. And I just thank you, Holy Spirit, for that reader. I sent her peace, love, and light. Okay. So let's see what you need to know. Because it says your self-esteem is low. And I didn't say it. The card said it. Right? You may see a distorted version of yourself. It says surrender. Incomparable. Not comparable. A meaning of no comparison with others. Without peer or equal. Matchless, peerless, transcendent. It says no two are the same. It says door one. So there are doors here. It says it's playing your song. Oh my God, your heart is playing your song. That's what this heart, there's an arrow pointing to this heart. This says it's playing your song. I'm going to read this. It's number 5. Your birthday could be in May. Okay, your birthday could be on the 5th of the month. I love this for you. Life path number 5. Is that a thing? I think so. So it says, this is a message to open your heart more and surrender to the constant flow of new and infinite possibilities coming to you. By surrendering to the creative life force, you are unlocking a very powerful force within you. This creative force is unstoppable. It creates worlds, abundance, and life itself. You get to choose your attitude. You can choose to be open to trying new things, and you can be positively self-encouraging. Let me repeat that. You get to choose your attitude. That means you have a choice, and you can change it. You can change your attitude to whatever you want it to be. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? What Eminem say? Every day I am. I don't know. That's just the way I am. It says, you can choose to be open to trying new things, and you can be positively self-encouraging. And I want to put emphasis on that positively self-encouraging part, because I feel like we want to encourage other people, but what about you encouraging yourself today? I need you to do it every day. Thank you, and thank you very much. Okay? It says, when you encourage yourself to do things that offer you beneficial new experiences, you are working to dissolve old aversions that might have held you back. So you need to be open to new and do new things so that you can step into what you want. Because if you focus on the old, you're going to get the old, baby. It's time for you to focus and step into new. It says, feel into the courage and expansion of your heart and command your mind to serve your true desires. Surrender your will to things that support your liberation and move away from things that don't. So move towards the things that support your liberation and move away from the things that do not. You know what is right for you and what gets your creative juices flowing. Courageously follow your creative impulses without doubt or need for outside approval to nurture yourself, self-expression, and realization. You don't need nobody's approval to be who the fuck you want to be. I'm coming out and I want the world to know. Some of you guys need to come up out of your shell. You want things, you want to do it, do it. If you want it, you can get it, but you got to go and get it. You can't say you want it and then you don't even take the actions to go and get it. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's new. Yes, you don't know the outcome. You're not supposed to, but you need to think it into existence. You're creating your reality every day by the choices that you make. So choose to do something new today. Choose to encourage yourself today. Choose to love up on yourself today. It's all about you today, 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 period. Let's get one more. Okay. She was like, yes, I'm here, period. Some of y'all may like yellow. You may be wearing yellow, called to wear yellow. It says the gift of strength. This is the solar plexus chakra. Then we have another picture here. She has her tatas out, but it says, I am the light of my soul. This is the third eye chakra. Some of you guys are so intuitive. You could be life path number 2. You could be a master number. We have 2 here, and we also have here 11 1 1. So we have here 12 again, 1 2 2 2 1 1. Beautiful. So we're gonna read this card. I don't even want to put her in the camera too much. I'm gonna put. Can y'all see her? I don't think you can see her. Too bad. No, you can't see her. I'm scared. Yeah, I don't like to put cards on top of cards though. I'm gonna back her up as much as I can. So we're going to start with number 22. I just feel called to read, I am the light of my soul. It's something about your light. We had divine light for you with selenite here. And we also have I am the light of my soul with number 22. And selenite was number 21. So we have 21, 22, and 11. I am the light of my soul. Number 22. It says, shine your light of truth upon all situations. And the key word in that is truth. And that is a sticky, sticky, sticky word in 2025. Unfortunately, people don't like the truth. The truth can be shocking. The truth can be unbearable. The truth can be a lot of things that are uncomfortable to people, even to our own selves. But this says, this is guidance to become more discerning with who you believe and what you believe. Be mindful not to place too much value on the opinions of others or the voice of self-doubt. We are in an age where lies and illusions are broadcast constantly. Okay? Constantly. Let me repeat that, because this is very much so true. It says we are in an age where lies and illusions are broadcast constantly. Like that burger on the TV that's not even real food, and they make you want it because it looks so good. But when you get to the restaurant, it looked nothing like what was on the TV. An illusion. The filters on the thing. You see these people on these social media apps, then you see them in real life and they don't look like it, and then they be upset and appalled because you say that they don't look like what they look like on the internet. But they don't. It's the truth. But they mad. This is what I'm talking about. But anyways, some are so subtle. Before you are aware, they can pull your energy back down into fear-based thinking. Be watchful. So be watchful when you see these things and you thinking you're not good enough, or you're not doing this right, or this is not perfect, or whatever. It says practice tuning into your intuition and heart wisdom in order to feel your truth. As you become more practiced in doing this, you learn to trust the intuitive wisdom that comes through from the meditative calm mind. In this neutral state, you can allow your intellect to show you how to manifest that wisdom. When you point the light of your truth to the present reality, you can face fear with spirituality, maturity, and conserve your precious energy. So, all of that in a nutshell is saying that you can create your reality by what you choose to focus on in a calm meditative state. Okay? Allow your intellect, which is your higher self, the most high within you, to show you how to manifest that wisdom. So you have to go within in order for you to tap into wisdom. It's very imperative. You have to point your light of truth into that present reality once you tap into that wisdom. Okay? It says a healthy endocrine system and activated pineal gland is essential to become the seer of your truth and project what you want to manifest. So you're being called to filter all your drinking water and remove fluoride and other chemicals, especially if you are a reader. A really good toothpaste, y'all, and let me take a sip. A really good fluoride toothpaste is Native. I love it. I love Native fluoride toothpaste. And it's fluoride free. It says eat only organic whole plant-based food and only use organic natural skincare. And household cleaning products include medicinal mushrooms in your diet. It says don't consume intoxicants or man-made medications. I'm not telling you don't take your medicine from your doctor. Please take your medications from your doctor. I am not giving no medical advice. I am not giving medical advice. Take time to relax and with patience practice presence. Ground yourselves to earth and connect to nature every day. Practice authentic yoga every day, which includes meditation with mantra, mudra, breath work, and chakra clearing and aura strengthening. Play positively charged sound currents day and night to override any disruptive lower octave vibrations. Yes. And as your reader, I am actively trying my best to practice those things, okay? And I want to encourage you too. And just know that take it one day at a time. If you fall, you always can get back up again, baby. You can do this. Every transition, every change takes time. It takes persistence. It takes consistency. It takes effort. And it takes dedication. And you got all of that within you, okay? And more, honey. Because you have here the gift of strength. The solar plexus, number 11. Okay. It says the best thing you can do for your health is strengthen your nervous system. This is not about just exercising your body or performing for others. It is adhering to wise daily practices that move your body in ways that require courage, develop stamina, and change the patterns of your mind. So you're being called to strengthen your mind at this time. It's like mind, muscle, or mind-body connection. This is going to be able to help you to connect better with yourself here. It says the navel point. This is giving me Pilates. This is giving me yoga. This is giving me strength core training here. But it says the navel point found in the solar plexus region must be engaged at all times, especially during strengthening exercises. It's ideal to work It's ideal to work determinedly to access and activate the infinite strength found here, facilitating a balancing of this energy center every day. The lower chakra tends to hold a lot of stuck energy, generally from fears and traumas experienced in your childhood. Some of you guys have a lot of childhood trauma that you haven't actually really, I don't want to say get over because that would be terrible. It's not getting over it. It's you working through it and knowing that experience no longer is a definition of who you are, because maybe in the past you made choices based upon those traumatic experiences, but I feel like now that you're facing this trauma, you're realizing that you no longer have to make choices based upon that trauma. It doesn't define you, right? That doesn't define who you are. that is an experience that you had, but that's not who you are. So it says, the ganglia of nerves at the base of your spine may need to unravel for you to tap into your potential. When you intentionally move the life force up from your lower triangle of energy centers to the upper chakras, you will gain a particular strength and flexibility that will bring youthfulness to your presence. Oh my God. It's something about your youthfulness. Some of you guys are going to be forever youthful looking, like even in your energy. Like even as you age, you're always going to be youthful in your body. You're going to be able to move your body as you train. But you have to train. You're not going to just be that. I don't know why. The world will teach you, though, or try to give you the illusion that you can just be that. That is not the case. You have to do things every day to attain some of the goals that you want. It's imperative. And it's possible. It's very much so possible. It says, once you can sustain energy in the higher chakras, you will be easier and far more enjoyable. Life will be easier and far more enjoyable. It says your nervous system is strengthened when you operate from your higher energy centers. You will be steadier, calmer, and consistently focused on living in true happiness. So the more that you strengthen your central nervous system by connecting your mind and your body, and by doing things that strengthen that solar plexus chakra, that part of your body where the navel connects, where you hold that stuck energy, it needs to unravel. And you can unravel that by doing some of these exercises. Okay? It says, make a commitment now to a daily practice that enables you to flow and glow with life. There are many super efficient Kundalini Yoga Kairos that take around 30 minutes of your time. Add to that an 11-minute meditation and you will exponentially improve. Remember, you are looking for progression, not perfection. Remember, you are looking for progression and not perfection. If you already have a daily practice, this is calling to extend yourself and go a little deeper. We gotta dig a little deeper to find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. It ain't that hard. Hold on, what's that? If you find out who you are, find out what you need. Blue skies, sunshine, everything. Miss Froggy, might I have a word? You's a tough one, that's what I heard. Y'all know I got that from. Your daddy was a loving man, family through and through. Y'all got kids. I got kids, and I love Disney. And I don't care, that's who I am. I'm a mama, and I love Disney, and I love it. And I will watch it with my kids and sing it. Princess and the Frog, purr. I love it. When you find out who you are, you find out what you need. What? Blue skies, sunshine, everything. Okay, so let's close out this reading, y'all. I love this. I miss my oracle readings. I'm going to do these more. I really hope you like it. Okay. So let's see. Let's pull a dream card for you. This deck is calling me. Miss Froggy, might I have a word? Let's see. What does the collective need to know? Oh, something fell on my lap, y'all. It fell on the floor. Oh, Lord. Let's see. They always want me to bend it over, 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 baby. Y'all don't pay no man. I can't reach it. I gotta do some yoga, y'all. If I did yoga, I could reach it. Y'all about to get that flexibility, baby. Oh, this is so beautiful. And this fell right on my lap. I just want to cry. It says, you are special. The most special you this world is ever going to see. Follow your bliss. Walk your own path and let your special talents shine bright for everyone to see. Shine bright like a diamond. Fine like a beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're like a diamond in the sky. It says, if you could create anything you wanted, what would it be? Journal or sketch your creations on paper. Start to believe you have limitless possibilities to create in this world. You're being called to believe that you have limitless possibilities. You have no limit, baby. You heard me? Because when you roll with it like me, there's no limit, baby. It says, if you live like you've always lived, you'll get the same as you've always had. You must decide to make a change towards your dreams. Decide on what you need to change, and you will be rewarded with a new sense of achievement. Period. So, collective, I really hope that this reading helped you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you so much. Bye, y'all.